What's gonna happen? And where's it gonna hurt? The outside? Inside?
It's coming.
Huh?
My unluck!
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Reggie here, back with you for another video. Welcome back to the House of Animation, where we have discussions and reviews about our favorite anime and cartoons. Today's video is gonna be another Powers Explained video, where we're gonna be going through the power system of a relatively new anime that a lot of people seem to really enjoy. We're gonna look through the power system of Undead Unluck. But before we get into that, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you like this type of content, and check out our TikTok for more clips. Now with that, let's drop the intro. So Undead Unluck is an anime that I think caught a lot of people by surprise this season. From what I can see online, it's getting pretty decent reviews, and for me personally, I'm actually really enjoying the show, which is surprising to me because technically it's a romance anime, which I'm not usually into, because the premise of the show is that this guy is trying to get this girl to fall in love with him so that they can do it, and then her powers will essentially make him die. Now, the one consistent thing I do see online is that a lot of people are still kind of confused about how the power system works. Now, as someone who actually read through the manga to be able to prepare for this video, I understand why you're confused, because there is a lot of information as this story goes on. So I'm going to try to explain the power system without providing too much spoilers for the anime only guys. So to fully explain the power system, we have to start at the beginning and talk about the main antagonist of Undead Unluck, who is quite literally God. So diving into spoilers a little bit, the god of the Undead Unluck universe is the main antagonist and boss of the book Apocalypse, and who is responsible for enforcing rules on this world. Now, God is stated to be malicious and sadistic and likes to enforce rules on humanity to make them suffer, which is all part of some sick game that he likes to play. Now, due to spoilers, I can't say anything beyond that, but God is the creator of rules. These rules are the embodiment of certain concepts of reality, such as time, space, galaxy, luck. You even have such rules such as burn and spoil. These rules create pain for humanity. So to counter that, God created the Negator abilities that can negate rules, and these Negator abilities were given to certain people. So these Negators are actually able to negate certain rules. But now we can get into the type of Negator abilities there are, and really there's just two types. You have self-targeting Negators and external Negators. So to start with the self-targeting Negators, their abilities are only able to be used on themselves. You have examples of people like Top, whose ability is called Unstoppable, which allows him to move very fast. And of course, you have people like Andy, whose ability is Undead, which allows him to not be able to die. Now, right after self-targeting Negators, you have external Negators. And to put it simply, external Negators negate everything else besides themselves. And with these type of Negators, you have people like Fuko and her Unluck. You even have other abilities like Unrepair, which stops you from being able to heal yourself. Or even abilities like Untruth, which forces you to do the opposite of what you want to do. Now, within external Negators, you even have subcategories within this type. You have compulsory activation types, and you also have voluntary activation types. So compulsory activation types are people who have powers that activate once certain conditions are met. Again, Fuko is a great representation of this because she's unable to control the effects of her unluck once the conditions are met, regardless of intent. And the voluntary activation types are people who have to have their conditions met and have to have a conscious intent with their actions. Now, the perfect example of this will actually be Gina and her Unchange ability. Gina is able to prevent the state of an object from being changed, and she mainly used it on air to be both offense and defense. Now, the limits to what a Negator can do with their abilities is really only limited to their imagination. Let's take Andy for example. His ability is Undead, where he can't die, which is a relatively simple ability on face value, but the things that he can do with it is amazing. He's able to take parts of his body and turn them into projectiles. He's able to use his blood and bones as weapons. And when he's not holding back, he's able to turn into a whole new beast where he's actually able to take those parts of himself and turn them into somewhat clones. Being able to negate a certain concept of reality turns you into a beast, and you're really only limited by your imagination. But with that, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the Negator abilities of Undead Unluck. Like I said, Undead Unluck kind of came out of nowhere for me, and it's a really good surprise because it's really enjoyable. So if you haven't seen Undead Unluck, give it a chance because I think you'll actually really enjoy it. And then comment below and let me know who has your favorite Negator ability. But with that, I got nothing left for this video. So, peace.